I want to share an analogy with you, something that has really helped me to better understand the concept of free will within life. So I want you to imagine there's this beautiful stream of water, and you can visualize that however you wish. Maybe there's beautiful big trees and nature around, maybe the sun shining, however you envision it. And you're simply there observing the stream of water. But you think to yourself, well, I want to just observe the water. I want to have some fun and actually get in the water. So that's what you decide to do. You decide to get in this stream of water. As you're in the water, you have this idea of, well, I want to first see if I can swim against the current. So that's what you decide to do. You decide to swim upstream using all your force and willpower to start swimming upstream. Though within a very short period of time, you begin to recognize that, wow, that takes a lot of energy and effort to do. Like, I'm exhausted with how challenging it is swimming up this stream. So your next thought is, well, if I can see that the current is clearly going in one direction, why don't I choose just to lay on my back and I allow my body to guide me down this current? So that's what you decide to do. You decide to lay on your back, you might lift your hips up, you might just take a few calming breaths to calm your mind down, and you start to allow just the current to take you down, trusting that your body will be okay going down. As you're in this position though, you can sense that it feels so uncomfortable. It feels so different from that first exploration of like swimming up the stream. However, you're like, well, I want to still give it a go. So I'm just going to continue again, just breathe through it, maybe keep lifting your hips up and just allow the body to float down or be guided down the stream of water. And then after a while, you're like, okay, well, this version's very adventurous. I want to kind of I want to find a more gentle approach to going down this stream of water. Your next option, you choose to get out of the water and you're still following down the current, but you're just walking on the side. And this version obviously feels a lot more gentle, a lot more slower pace. You can actually take in and observe everything around you because you're not just laying on your back and freaking out. So you're like, okay, this is a lot nicer compared to that second really adventurous version. But this version feels a bit boring because you're not actually in the water anymore. You're just kind of observing from the outskirts and you don't feel really like you're participating in the current. So your next thought is, well, if I want to participate in the current, why don't I use my creativity and I build myself a little raft and maybe like a little paddle so that I can actually move down the stream of water with this little raft. So that's what you decide to do. You use the materials around you and you build yourself a little raft and a little paddle. And then you hop in and there you are. And you can sense that this version's really fun because it's still quite adventurous because you're in the current, you're still flowing with the current, but because you've got your paddle, you can kind of steer it a bit more where you can maybe, during this part, I want to maybe slow it down a little bit, or I want to pick up the pace, or you can even choose to lay on your back on the raft. So you can have all these different options as you're still flowing down the stream of water. What if life was then viewed as this stream of water? That your life itself is the stream of water, that there is a distinctive current and flow of your path that life is taking you down. If then your free will within life is choosing those options. So you can either choose to, number one, resist against the stream and just literally contract and resist it and go upstream, which requires a lot of energy and effort. Or you can go the second option and choose to just go full adventurous and lay on your back and just allow your body to guide you down the current. But it's going to feel quite fast and just you have absolutely no idea what's going on. Or you can choose that third option to truly just be an observer and you're not really participating in your life itself, but you're more just observing life happening. Or you can choose to use your creativity and build something or create something that can help you down your stream of water, so that once you're in that raft, you can still kind of guide the experience of the current, but still you're completely in the current and allowing your body and the water to, I guess, guide you down the stream. Wherever you are in the process of life, may you remember that you are always supported and guided through the experience. Hope you have a lovely day today.